What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a very wonderful and blessed day. If not, I do pray and hope that it gets better. Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna have to come and see you, and we're gonna make it better together. I would like to say thank you for stopping by the channel and checking out today's video. It definitely means a lot to me, and I do appreciate it. And if you wouldn't mind, helping to support not only me and my content as we continue to grow, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so that you won't miss out on any of my uploads. Now, today we are going to be going off script, purely off script. Now, for those of you who may not have seen the very last video of mine, we basically went over how the basis of combat was going to play and look for newcomers coming into Marvel's Midnight Suns, because there's a lot of people that are going to be trying this game out that are not really tactics or turn-based game players, right? So that was essentially to help them out. But the thing is, with Midnight Suns, the combat is literally only one side of the coin. The other side would be life in, the Abbey, right? Life in the Abbey, interacting with people, exploring the grounds and whatnot, this and that, all that. So in this video, we're going to be going over everything, going through both the night and day cycle, showing you guys all what I'm technically allowed to show you at this point. Because this is a previous save that I've loaded into in order to show y'all some stuff, because I'm currently in New Game Plus with 165 plus hours. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get to the video. So as you can see, this is my room. This is my room currently as I had it looking at this point in time. I got the bed, I got the fancy bed, I got the charcuterie board with the cheese and the bread and the green apples. That's a callback to a previous video, in case y'all didn't know. Over here is more like I keep my do I call them mannequins? I guess I can call them mannequins. I know the suit on the left is the suit that I previously had on for the day, and that outfit is gonna change tomorrow. This is my symbiote suit. I don't know how that mannequin works. So this is everything else. I got a bunch of paintings everywhere. This is Charlie's bed. I don't know where she's at. We'll find her as we leave out. And then the customization options. So in here, by going to the closet, you can customize, your character's looks and this and that, all of that stuff. Now, you don't have to necessarily do it from the closet. You can do it from the menu, but this is just if you don't feel like going to the menu and you're already inside your room. We don't currently have any room upgrades right now, but room upgrades would essentially be all the stuff you see, like the paintings and the big bed and the tables and the fireplace and all that stuff. And the room customization, as of right now, is pretty much just changing the color of the curtains and changing the color and I guess the patterns of the bed. Ooh, that's fancy. That's fancy. I like that white. We might come back for that. But with that being said, we're gonna leave out my room. I really need to get more paintings, and we're gonna go in the caretaker's room. Right, as you can see over there, we got the grotto right outside. We got some various books. Her bed not as fancy as mine though. We up. There's a giant skull there. We ain't gonna talk about it. Her bookcases are nicer. She got some nice bookcases. What's this? Let me see. Oh hell no. She got bread. She got grapes. She got cheese and wine. I might have to start hanging out with caretaker more often. Like what? Arcane chest. So here in the back of the Abbey are the barracks where the rest of the Midnight Suns members live. We got Blade, we got Iron Man, we got Captain Marvel. The rest of these rooms are all empty though. Ain't nobody in them. Back here is the chapel where you can get your godliness on, pray to whichever deity that or religion you belong to, inclusive for everybody. This board right here is very important. Keep this in mind, because this will be showing up in one of my future videos. And then we have the other side of the barracks where the rest of the members are: Ghost Rider, Strange, Cap, Nico, Spidey, Magic. If you were paying attention, you would see that there's a lot of rooms in here. There's a lot of rooms, so How many DLC characters could we be getting? Nah, let me stop. Let me not go down that road. All right, so we gonna head over into the common area. We got everybody out here chilling. Ain't nobody on the game though. It's a quiet night. We got Blade and Caretaker reading. Everywhere Caretaker she go is grapes.
Hunter.
What's up? They go Cap. We got everybody chilling at the bar. Nico and Strange is reading. Oh yeah, no, Cap is reading. I thought he was on his phone. We gonna go ahead and check out the training. Oh, let me get into this while I'm right here. So the gift shop, right? The gift shop is it's an important feature. So as you begin to, befriend everybody and you get to know more about them, you learn about what makes them tick, what they like, what they don't like. You can occasionally give gifts to these characters that can help with your friendship level, your relationship level, right? So for example, if we look at the gifts that are in here, Lessons in Leadership by Lieutenant Colonel James Rose, War Machine, a book about how to be a leader, forward by Sam Wilson, Falcon. This book would be great to give the Captain America because, leadership. This other book, Dark Beauty, a gothic coloring book, that would definitely be great for Nico. And the books have different rarities as well. And the rarities also play into like how that system kind of works. So whenever you're doing a hangout with a hero or whatever, I can, because I think we might have one tomorrow. So let me go ahead and buy this book and then I can show you guys. Instead of explaining it now, I'll just show you when we get there. But going out to the yard. The only upgrades to the yard I have right now are the threat room, which is essentially a portal to Limbo, which lets you take a single hero in and you fight against waves of enemies with that single hero. It's good for gaining XP, and it's good for testing out decks. However, once you reach level 10 with that hero, you stop gaining, once you reach level 10 with anybody, you stop gaining XP. So at that point, it's more so just like a way to really test out your builds with that single hero before you do it with a team. Over here is the grotto area, the pool where, everybody be kicking in and whatnot. We got a little pool floaty for Spider-Man and Nico right there. Over here, right, the little jacuzzi area. So in my last video, I mentioned that whenever heroes are in combat, right, if they take too much damage, they will gain either a mild, minor, or severe injury. What this is, combat therapy. By sitting them in this little jacuzzi area, this will allow them to recover in a day's worth of time, and when they're done, it'll also give them a combat bonus. So now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and we're going to head back inside. So here we have the forge. Right now, everything is shut down right now because it's the nighttime. I want to get that out the way. It's like an actual job, right? You gotta, if you got something you want done or you need to get done, you can't do it. You gotta wait till the morning because we all relaxing, we chilling right now. I done clocked out my shift. You gotta come back next time. So can't really mess with none of this stuff right now. But this is the forge. That's the orb of Agamotto right there.
Interesting.
This is the Book of Ashanti, which is also a research project that you will have to get. Well, it's a research project that you'll have to work on. That's how you get that book. We got Iron Man's torso over there. Right here is the War Games. This is the War Games Center, which I believe influences how many cards you can get out of the Gamma Coil analysis, which bumps it up from 2 to 4. It also shows the current costume that you have on equipped for each hero. And then we have the item bench, which lets you craft support items that you can take with you in the battle. And by doing research projects, you'll be able to make higher rarity items. So now we're gonna go and look at the war room, right? This is the hero op station. You also can interact with this in the morning. But we can look at the board right here. We got Estrella, we got Wakanda, we got Ethiopia, we got Senkong, Vietnam, Thailand. Just like a global position and map of everything. This is the mirror table where pretty much all of your missions will pretty much be triggered. This is the library. I gotta stop saying that word. Y'all know what word I'm talking about. I just said it too many times. So this is the library where, we be chilling. You got Agatha back there in the back. Over here is where, Blade be hosting book club with the little cheese board and everything. We just be chilling. This is the cauldron. Now, the cauldron is something that you can use at any time of the day, right? So you can make various things like support items, hero essences. I'm gonna go over all of it, but just really quickly. So you can make Fury Totem, Major Strength Tonic, Greater Healing Salve, Vial of Shadows, Iron Oak Charm, Rune of Aggression, and then resources. You got minor, moderate, and major essences that you can make for each one, and they all take like different types of ingredients, like oyster mushroom, wolf's bane, daily nightshade, dryad saddle, corpse flower. Gifts. So if you don't have any gloss to buy an item out of the gift shop, you can just randomly make a gift if you have the ingredients for it. Like here, I can make an epic gift, but I need more doll's eyes in order to make that gift. And these are all ingredients that you can get out on the Abbey grounds. Moving over, so you can also convert essences. You can convert some essences into other essences as well. So you can convert hero to attack essence. You can convert heroic to skill, skill to attack, skill to heroic, attack to heroic, attack to skill. So like if you got an abundance of something, but you need something that's in a different area, you can just transfer that over and get that done. And you can also make colorways too, right? I need one more oyster mushroom and 4 chicken mushrooms. But like if I go like outside the Abbey right now and like I run around, I can probably find an ingredient. Like, I'll show y'all if I can find one. Can I find an ingredient? Okay, right here. Wolf's Bane. Boom. I can show y'all the map real quick. So, in this save, right, I do not have... in this save, I don't have everything. There's a couple of things on the map that are missing that I haven't unlocked yet. I have it all in New Game Plus. But there are also some things that I can't show you because it would get into the area of spoiler territory. But just because I know like there haven't really been that many pictures of it, I'm showing y'all a decent picture of the map in almost all of the areas right here. So that's that. Now that I've got my ingredient, we can go ahead and we can head back into the Abbey. Those are the 4 moon statue. That's also going to be in one of my upcoming videos, the four moon statues. So I believe that's everything that we went over. The rest, in order to continue, we need to go ahead and move into the daytime. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do that, and we're gonna go to sleep. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to sleep. All right, I will catch y'all in the morning. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, it's morning time. What's up, y'all? I ain't see y'all there. All right, so as you can see, we can open up objectives, Blade, book club invitation. I'm ready to attend book club. Stop by at night when we're all free. We can do a hero hangout very quickly for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic for this.
The mirror table, our pulse on everything Hydra, really brings an Avengers Tower vibe to this place.
It has been useful. The Abbey always harbored great resources, but Stark and the Doctor have enhanced its abilities tenfold.
Don't get me wrong, Tony and the other Steven are great, but I believe in giving credit where credit is due. You've also been doing your fair share, and I wanted to let you know that it hasn't gone unnoticed.
That is a generous compliment to give. Thank you, Captain.
It's not generous when it's true. They say a good soldier should always trust his gut, and if my gut is right, and it's almost always right, I think you have a destiny beyond just defeating Lilith.
And what destiny is that?
Keep playing it straight with me, Hunter, and maybe I'll trust you enough one day to tell you.
So as y'all can see, my friendship level with him just went up. I unlocked the color palette. My team friendship level went up, and Captain America Hangout rewards unlocked. So now we can get into the nitty gritty of how things in the daytime will work.
Good girl, Charlie.
All right, so we skipped forward a little bit because I had to.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
I had to cut something out. So as you can see, these are all the research items that I currently have. And these, I go over these in another video as well, but just to give y'all like a quick example, these are like, these things will unlock very different things. Like for example, you can get an upgrade for, you can get an upgrade for the forge, you get an upgrade for the war room, you can get an upgrade for the yard, or you could simply just get various things like for example, combat items, obsidian, at a stem, I can't pronounce that. Phoenix Flame, I can pronounce that word. We got artifact study, ability crafting, blueprint exchange, forge upgrades. What upgrades do I have right now? I got articulated arm and empowered anvil. Can't really, I don't got the money for those. Research, again, we just looked at that. Blueprint exchange, here's where you can salvage one blueprint to get different blueprints. So like the epic will get you 2 rares, a legendary will get you 2 blueprints. That's salvaging it, and crafting is just being able to craft those blueprints as long as you got the necessary materials for it. Ability crafting is where you can come to make, it's where you can come to make a copy of an ability that you already have. Like for example,
your craftsmanship must be improving, Tony.
Boom, blood for blood. I'm gonna stop it before that conversation gets going. Artifact study, let's do this.
Please tell me it's not I know exactly where this goes.
And then all of these other rewards I got on the side. My research level has gone up. And then the gamma.
Got more coil for me?
We can open the gamma coil. We can see what we get.
Let's go. I'm pretty sure Charlie left the steaming coil in the hallway. Third genius inventor strikes again.
So we got digging, we got last sight, we got witch storm, and we got wild strike. So these 2 right here with the stars on it, these are examples of how cards can sometimes reroll differently. Like if it has a star on it, that means it came with an effect that's not really meant for the base card. So with last sight, I got taunt on that ability now, which is kind of useless because if you KO and you gain concealed, you can't be directly targeted. So having taunt on there is kind of useless. Wild strike, you gain 1 vulnerable and you apply 1 bleed. That's actually very good. That's actually good. But because I'm not really using dark hunter moves as much as really as much, I use last sight, but I have a better one than this. I'm gonna take witch storm and dig in, and then
Find more coil, send it my way.
all that has been said and done. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to go to the item bench just to show you. So different items like select a hero to cure, select a hero to taunt an enemy, gain 1 redraw, draw 2 cards, gain 1 move. And there are research projects.
This should be useful.
There are research projects that when done will allow you to craft cards at a higher rarity than that, right? Also, the gift shop will occasionally refresh every day or every other day, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. And that's if you don't just like outright make one inside of the cauldron. Now we're gonna go ahead and mess around with the
Caretaker
yard.
could have at least left me a chair.
So one thing that I do want to stress that is very important, every single day, before you go out onto a mission with anyone, make sure to do your daily sparring because of the bonuses that you get. Like, for example, you get different bonuses every day. So today, right, choose training partner. The rewards I'm going to get for this are friendship XP. I'm going to get an arcane key, and that character will also get +10 to their fortitude stat. So I'm going to go ahead and start with, I guess I can do it with Iron Man, but just to like kind of clarify why some characters are grayed out. So you can only train with one person every, like you can train with a hero every day, but you can only train with them so many times, right? What I mean by that is, so let's say I just trained with Captain America the day before, I now have to wait 3 days before I can train with him again. I trained with Captain Marvel before that, now I have to wait 2 days to train with her. I trained with Nico first, now I have to wait 1 day again to train with her, right? It all goes in order. So out of those 3, Nico was the first person that I trained with. Actually, no, you know what? I'm dumb. I might be getting that backwards. Okay, so if you spar with somebody, you have to wait a couple of days before you can spar with them again, just to put that in simpler terms. But we are going to start with Iron Man. And to explain this bonus, right? So when some characters are injured, when they get time to recover, or if you put them in combat therapy, when they do recover, they will sometimes come back with a combat bonus. Like, for example, Iron Man will start the next mission, I take him on with 4 heroism. And Magic will start the next mission, I take her on with 4 moves. So we're going to go ahead and train with Iron Man. But
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
yeah, that's how that works. I still don't like how it's just like the whole photo op thing instead of like actually seeing them spar, but it is what it is.
Think Doctor Strange knows Merlin? I'm still waiting for someone to take this sword.
And then we have
Back
upgrade.
again.
Yes, I am, Blade. And then we have upgrade abilities. This is where, you know, you go to just simply upgrade cards, this and that.
Nothing's gonna stop me now.
Blade is also where you will go to apply mods on cards as well. But I currently don't have the I didn't finish that research project yet at this point in the save, so I can't really put any new mods on cards yet. But Blade is where you go to do that. We can upgrade a Spider-Man card too. Web Slinger, so as you can see, the base card, gain 1 strengthen, is free, and on redraw I can gain 1 fast. That was a special effect that came with it out of the Gamma Coil analysis. But it also has the exhaust effect. I upgraded.
We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs.
It doesn't
No
exhaust
excuses
anymore.
here.
It doesn't exhaust anymore, which is a great thing, a very great thing. Also, by the way, in terms of daily sparring, you also cannot spar with heroes that are injured as well. You cannot spar with heroes that are injured. Combat therapy, which I talked about already, but just to reiterate, we're going to go ahead, we're going to toss Ghost Rider in there. He's going to chill. That's going to heal his mild injury, and it's also going to give him a combat bonus.
Oh, this might burn a little.
So every time you put someone in combat therapy, they're going to heal, and they're going to get a combat bonus for when they come out of it. Yard upgrades. So this right here, Crucible. This is the research project that I was talking about. Once you finish it, by getting this, it is 300. So you're definitely going to have to grind out some missions to get credits to get this upgrade. It would allow you to add or reroll random mods on upgraded hero abilities, but you can only do it on upgraded abilities. You can't do it on base cards. Hero moves can be used to shove or apply knockback to enemies on the battlefield, which is a very, very useful skill. I recommend everybody get this project done as soon as possible, right? So now that we're done with the yard, come on, Charlie. We're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the war. Ooh, let's see what Peter's talking about.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
So, like, there would be random things where, like, you'll be asked to, like, help a hero or talk with him, and sometimes you'll get, like, these type of prompts where they ask you different questions. I've even had questions about Civil War and asking me which side I would choose, Captain America all day. Peter is asking us, the Abbey is beautiful in its own way, but I can't imagine growing up here. So, based off whichever response you pick, that's what the rewards are going to be. If I pick this one, I'm going to get 3 points in his friendship XP, and I'm gonna get 6 points on my light balance. But if I pick this one, I'm gonna get a rare hunter ability. But so you know what, just so y'all, we gonna pick the ability.
Hunter.
Bands of Fire. There we go. That's what we got. Now we're gonna go back into the war room. We're gonna look at the
Hey,
hero
fellow
ops.
nerd. Read anything good lately?
So the reward I got for sending out Captain Marvel on her hero op was that card. Mockingbird left a follow-up message. 3 of the department heads were big fans of Captain Marvel, so showing up was cool. Oh, and Captain Marvel, next time I'm dragging you out to karaoke. That's cool. We're going to go ahead. We're going to pass that. So
Sending your friends out to fight isn't the easiest choice, but we all know what we signed up for.
this is the only mission I have right now. Just also keep in mind, because I do go over hero ops in another video as well, there will be some of them that have an expiration date, and there will be some that don't. This one, you know, we have received another message from Vision. We provided on an alternative spaceship for the Levian refugees. Unfortunately, one of them has gone missing. Send somebody to help Vision find them. This right here is basically like intel caches, right? And think like points. In order to get points, you need to go on missions to get intel caches. Once you get those caches, you get points from that cash. Those points will allow you to take on a mission. So because I only have 2 right now, I can't do this because it's 15 and I only have 2. Also, in order to do it, because some of them will have level restrictions, you need to have the required amount of intel points to do the mission.
If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience. But I think we're past that.
Can I talk, Carol? Please, thank you. Okay. So in order to do those missions, you need to have somebody that's the correct level or higher, and you need to have the intel points. The war room upgrades, we got a creep processor, so decrypting intel caches grants 33% more intel, which means more intel points, and up to 2 hero ops can be run at the same time. And then we got strike terminal, so Hydra enemies have a chance to become available for interrogation, which means that if you're doing a mission where an intel cache isn't the reward, you can interrogate a Hydra enemy and you can get that from them, right? You can kind of get it without doing a mission for it. All right, so this here is the mission table, right? Now, this is where the mirror table, this is where all of your stuff will take place. Now, I know that there are some people that don't really like the hunter. Like, if they don't have to play with him, they're really going to try not to. The hunter is only required for story missions. You can take whoever you want on any other mission, but the way that works is, right, as you can see, I have 4 missions here. One of these belong to Spider-Man, one of them belong to Magic, and one of them belong to Doctor Strange. If it's their mission, that hero is required to go on that mission, but you are available to take whoever else you want. So if I do Spider-Man's mission, Spider-Man has to come along. He's required. But I can also take Wolverine and Iron Man if I want to. Or if I do Doctor Strange's, I can take Blade and Nico, right? So that's just how that whole thing works. If it's a story mission, the hunter is required. If not, you can take whoever you want, but you also still have to bring along the required hero for that mission, and they do refresh every day. So we've already explained the library and the cauldron and how all that stuff works. I believe I've gone over the Abbey and the map. I've shown you the stuff in the forge. We did Captain America's friendship thing, and we did the yard. So I believe that's everything. I'm allowed to show y'all. What's up, Magic? You chilling? You doing yoga? You meditating? Let me give you a compliment.
You seem to have lived many lives in a short span of time.
It's all blood, sweat, and tears. Mostly blood.
Yeah, if there's one thing I like about this game, is that accent. They really got Magic down with that thick Russian accent. So, that's going to be the end of the video. We got Captain Marvel and Spidey chilling by the pool. I hope you all have enjoyed the video. I hope you all have had a great time. I hope you all have felt like this was a decent look into how life around the Abbey is going to be. Like your day-to-day life with the other heroes and whatnot, and messing with things. If you've enjoyed the video, let me know down in the comments below what you thought, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you're excited for, because the game is very, very close for y'all. And remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notifications bell so you won't miss out on any of my future content, because I got a lot of cool Midnight Suns related stuff coming up for you guys, and I can't wait for you to see it. So I will catch y'all in the moonlight. Peace.
Trying to the bed, trying to live life. Pull it to the club with the bottles on ice. Need a back end by the end of the night. I'm an artiste and a socialite. Trying to do a bed, trying to live life. Pull it to the club with the bottles on ice. Need a back end by the end of the night. I'm an artiste and a socialite.